Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Doghouse Podcast, episode 5, where we have Bruce as our special guest. Yo!
Hey!
What up, Bruce?
Hey!
Hey.
Wow, dude, the energy. You
Yeah?
you were like all calm before this and you just turned it on. Fucking caught me off guard, dude.
Streamer mode. Streamer mode is on.
I was also caught off guard. He only does this for you, Bruce.
Yeah. I never do it for Xanatos and
honored.
Golok. Yeah.
Yeah, he never does that. This is the first time I'm hearing it too.
All right, Doghouse Podcast, where we talk about anything under the sun, because we're stuck
We're
in the
dogs.
doghouse, and our wives won't let us back in the house.
Still poor, still in the doghouse.
Unfortunate.
Especially today. Oh my god.
Oh, let's.
Don't open your.
I haven't checked. I kind of scared to open.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'll check for you.
Oh God! Please
No,
no!
no.
Please no! You're the special guest. I need you to be happy with this episode.
Be happy.
98,930.
Oh gosh!
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
All right.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Now that we're depressed, let's proceed with the episode.
That's
Oh,
one way to set the mood, right?
Yeah. Looking at the charts. Always good.
And, it's always thanks to Xanatos when stuff like this happens.
Thanks to me.
Yeah, you brought it up. Anyway. Okay.
What?
Depresso.
All right. Let's get back on track. All right. So, guys, we have Bruce on the podcast. He is one of the founders of Moku HQ. And unfortunately, Grand Arena has become Grand Delay. But that's okay because the podcast episode is centered around Grand Arena, but not specifically about the game itself. So we'll be asking questions about how it came to be, like the history of Moku and Grand Arena and stuff like that. All right, so Mr. Santos, can you fire off the first question, please, for Bruce?
Yeah, so I mean, I've been here for a while, right? And talk to us a little bit about how Moku started, like where it came from, and how you all like met and stuff.
man, I feel like that could be a whole podcast episode. So I'll try to keep it brief.
Yeah, give us the
Dude,
abridged
dude's
version.
like, hey, how about I just give you like a whole storybook to explain? No, Moku has been a few different names over the years. It's all been centered in Web3. I left a hedge fund, I think in like 2021 or somewhere about that.
Mhm.
Became an Axie player because I've been heavy in crypto since 2017. Really a competitive card game player, or I like to think I am, and started playing Axie. Got red pilled by the concept of like guilds and owning your assets,
Mhm.
and I just left the hedge fund. And I was like, I gotta get the hell out of here. I'm gonna go start something in Web3 gaming. Started out with Sean and a few other folks in a guild, and brought on Han pretty early on to co-found that. And we've just been iterating ever since. Akil was doing another guild called the Proof of
Proof of play?
Game Pog. Yeah,
Proof of
yeah,
game.
no, Proof of Game.
Okay.
Proof of game.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah, I remember which one.
Pog. Yeah, we merged and we've been iterating ever since. We were
Mhm.
Quest, we were esports,
Super Whale
we
first.
were Super Whale.
So
Quest.
Super Will was you and Sean, yeah?
Started with me and Sean.
Yeah.
We launched it over, I think, like 5 days. I saw a Bryson video, and I
Mhm.
was like, "This seems like fun. Let's go do it." And we launched it in about 5 days,
Nice.
and then that just threw us into the deep end on NFTs and Web3 gaming, and that was like 4 years ago. So ever since then, we've been mostly in the Ronin space.
Mhm.
And then very big in Axie early on. So I mean, Moku is just like a culmination of all that. We did a ton of work with Sky Mavis along the way. We had Moku HQ, the questing platform when that was a hot thing pre-Info-Fi, and we've just been iterating on what it means to build products in Web3.
Nice. All right, because as someone who's been there the entire time watching from the sidelines, because I was there from when when Moku, well, it wasn't Moku back then, was handling the creator program, and I was in contact with Han and Edu a lot for creator stuff, and that was the best time for me as a content creator on Ronin. It was very fun, and it was so easy to be a content creator back then because you guys were very hands-on, very personal with communication, and you also had that questing platform, the Moku HQ one, which made it really easy to to interact with all of the creators that produce content. It was honestly, I kind of really miss it because it was so fun and easy back then. Now it's kind of harder to find motivation, you know.
Yeah, I mean, well, one of the things that we're huge on is just like gamifying the experience. So when we took on the creator program, it was really at a low in sentiment around Axie and Ronin. And part of it was being able to manage the creators and get them excited about creating content. But the other half
Yeah.
was like, how do we like reestablish sentiment across Ronin as like a place where people want to be and a place that people want to create content because it was just coming out of the hack, which was a beast. And they're like, yeah, can you guys help with this? I'm like, fuck. But yes, we can. Because we care about the ecosystem.
What a that drone came from your soul. What did I?
Yeah. I mean, listen, you guys were around. Like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Like, what did it feel like after Ronan got hacked and
Mm-hmm.
everything was
Oh
down,
yeah,
down,
for
down?
sure.
I think FTX was around that time, if
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
Luna. There was Luna. There
Yeah,
Oh boy.
was yeah.
Oh,
It
dredging up
was
the past.
it was a terrible time. I
Yeah.
mean, like you know the feeling that you get when things go up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can feel it, like you feel like everything's unreal and whatever. It's the same way going down, but
Yeah.
in the opposite direction, I guess.
Yeah. That doesn't feel nice at all.
It's like
brother.
you
I
don't
was
even know like what to feel at that point when you look.
After
dude,
the incident, I actually started, going out of Ronin, looking at other projects or
Mm-hmm.
other games that were not on Ronin, because that was like, not
Mm-hmm.
the best experience, especially when the 2022 the prices were just going downhill. Everything SLP, AXS, that was some real rough time. But yeah, I agree with what Grors was saying about how the content creator program was being ran back then. Edu would be in your DMs telling you that, hey, this is what's going to be happening and this is what we want to achieve from this, and he will be providing you all the stuff that you need to create content. And that was like probably top tier treatment for content creators. Nowadays, I
It's harder. It's
yeah,
harder.
it's harder. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
damn.
would you say
I'll hit
this?
him up.
Yeah. What was
I'll
that?
hit him up and be like, hey, what's going on in here, guys?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have time to do it anymore. But
Yeah.
actually, I'm not gonna hit him up. I'm not. I can't get roped back into it. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to create your own
No,
content.
I mean,
Uh,
it's really just
oh,
telling you like how much Moku helped them.
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
We're not complaining to you directly. We're telling you of what the experience was like. I mean, you can still, roast. You can still roast if you want to. We're not gonna stop you.
Yeah. Maybe we'll kick up our own version for Grand Arena.
Here we
Yo,
go.
that's an idea.
There we go.
We gotta support the creators.
Yeah, you have two right here.
All right.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
with
not
it.
actually
You need
a
to
creator.
start creating. Yeah.
Yeah, like these two have like a perspective that I don't have because I was mostly like just an onlooker mostly, right? I was doing my own thing.
Yeah,
The first time I interacted with Quest was just trying to get into like the esports thing, and I remember getting rejected by spam.
Yeah,
Spam was
dude.
like,
Didn't you get on the B team? Weren't you on
I
the B
did I
team?
did get on the anti esports team by Chuck Fresco.
Let's
Shout out to
let's
Chuck.
go. I mean, listen, that was a highly skilled group, right? I was in that.
Yeah. Of course.
You
I
know,
remember when Quest dissolved, I asked Bruce directly. I was like, "So can I say I'm a retired esports member now?" It's like,
I was like,
yes.
dude, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, dude.
Why the fuck not?
all right, let me add that
Yeah.
to the layout. Former esports pro.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah,
be funny.
former professional esports player. I'm like, dude, say whatever you want. Say you were team captain. I don't
Yeah.
care.
All right, former esports
I
team
think
captain.
Chuck would dispute that though.
Yeah.
I really don't want to get on Chuck's bad side, you know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he flamed
I remember the Twitter
you.
beef
Even though
with
I'm on Chuck's back side.
that was
So
fun. Anyway, yeah, go ahead,
so now
Santos.
now we've gotten into like Moku, right? And Moku started off as like a platform for questing and whatever. And you could like you could even earn like up to like Mystic Axes at some point. I remember.
Mhm.
And so now Moku launches its own NFT, right? The Moki Genesis. They kickstart like the no loss raffle that everybody's using now,
Yep.
right? And so were the Mokis always supposed to be or were they always envisioned to be like AI agents that would play games?
No.
Or
But
when did this idea come?
so Moku HQ, this this might be a little controversial, but like I always saw Moku HQ as a vehicle to grow Mokis. Um, just straight up. Like my entire vision for this is like not incidental. Create When we were creating the mascot, a lot of people on the team, including Momo, was like, "Why do we need a mascot for a SaaS company again? Like, we're a questing platform." I'm like, I I want to grow a character. I don't want to run a questing platform. Like, I don't care about this. If you make me run a SaaS questing platform, I will just go do something else. The goal was to get people to have as many touch points with Moki as
Hmm.
possible, and grow that IP out. Like that was my whole goal with it. So like I think Moco HQ did exactly what we wanted it to do. And then in growing out the IP, like we always like we're in Web3 gaming. So the natural extension to like growing your IP and being able to deliver it to people, one of them is games. Um,
Yeah.
and what what Grand Arena represents is literally just like a mad scientist mixture of all of the stuff that I love. Uh like that is basically it. It doesn't exist anywhere else because it is just the unique combination of everything that I love about gaming, sports, speculating, just all wrapped up into one package that we think will work. So that's really where it came from. We were just sitting down. And we were like, listen, how cool would it be if you had like these games that you can speculate over, like fantasy football, but it runs 24/7 and it's a fantasy world that's not for sports fans. It's for a different group of people. We were like, "Oh, that would be fucking awesome." But we couldn't build it because all of our ideas made the games too predictable. Where it's like you basically do the math. Like, do you guys remember what was that game that shut down? Tokyo Beast?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Tokyo Beast. Yeah.
yeah. That was fairly
They
recent.
did some stuff. They were doing stuff like that where they were like, let's do, and not to drag Tokyo Beast. I like the game, but like they were gonna do betting over Tokyo Beast. They were gonna do speculation, and it's like, well, it's like a spreadsheet game, right? There's not a lot of dynamic things that are happening, or decision points. So we sort of went down that path for a bit, and we were like, holy shit, dude, I can't make this game because Xanatos is going to sit there with a spreadsheet for 46
Call
hours,
out.
and he's
He's
and
gonna
he's
figure
going
out
to
the game.
solve the probabilities, and then he's just playing like a weighted probability game, and like that kind of sucks.
Hmm.
So we sort of shelved that idea for a while until Akil and Harang started playing around with like reinforcement learning, because they were both like, Harang is doing it in his postdoc, and Akil did it in his doctorate program before he dropped out to do this. Um, so they had experience. So we started playing around with that. So it really comes along with like the tech was just ready to build something like this. But we've always thought about a game like that. It's just Moki, the tech all started to come together at one point, where we felt like we could build it.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. So this is a Doghouse podcast exclusive, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta remember to subscribe and get more exclusive info. All
Like this.
Yeah, I'll
right.
just sit on here and talk shit and give you guys the background. Yeah, I mean the first thing that we built was like a very rudimentary fighting game. And we were just like, can we get these two characters that we basically pulled off the shelf from like the Unity store? Can we get these guys to fight and it look fun to watch?
Hmm.
And it took us like 2 to 3 weeks to get something like pretty basic that was fun to watch. And we were like, holy shit, this is kind of cool, guys. This is kind of cool. Um, and then we had that, the arc of like, you don't know anything, then you think you know everything,
Uh
and
huh.
then you crash down to earth, and then you're like, okay, I don't know as much as I should have known about this.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went
Yeah.
through that whole roller coaster with it. Once we did the fighting game, we were like, yo, we can ship this in like 2 months. This is gonna be great. And then we got deep into it and we're like, wow, this is really hard. This is way harder. This is way harder than we thought.
Oh.
um but yeah, it started out with like a little fighting game.
Now I'd like
Yeah,
to
I
see those.
remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Do
sorry.
you
Go
have
ahead.
like clips of some sort so that we can see them?
Like the
Oh, I
fighting
can I
game.
can definitely
Yeah,
dig
yeah, yeah.
I can definitely dig it up, but it won't be super cool to you guys because it like doesn't have Mokis in it. We were using
Oh, they're
a
just
lot of
like.
Unity at
Oh,
we were
I
using a
see. I
lot
see.
of
Oh.
Unity asset stuff
Mm-hmm.
to like do proof of concept.
I
We
see. I
weren't
see.
making like animated fighting Mokis for the proof of concept. That would have been way overconfident. And we were
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, just animate them.
So
We're gonna be so good at this. You might as well animate these now.
so so animated Mokis. I mean animated fighting Mokis. Is that still like on the table? Is that like could that happen still?
I mean, it's totally on the table.
Yo.
What game two is not a fighting game, but I would love to have a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
I think like a Smash Bros style game.
Yeah, that can. I
I'd like to
mean,
watch that. Yeah.
Monkey Man is sort of already a Smash type of game. You know, if you squint really hard, it's a platformer.
If you
It's a
if you
combat
squint really hard
platformer,
and
right?
yeah, if you squint really hard and realize that they don't have like differentiated moves across the set, then you could say that. But yeah, a fighting game. I would love to do a fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
That I think that's one of those ideal situations for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe down the
watching Street
line.
Fighter, the tournaments, like the stuff that goes on in the esports scene for fighting games. Yeah, I think having that as something that's powered by AI and not, that would be dope to watch and dope to speculate on as well. So
I
maybe
agree.
one day,
Yeah,
Bruce.
I would love to. Listen, it's just fighting game is a huge endeavor, right? Because it has to
Mm-hmm.
look cool. It
Yeah.
has to be flashy, and your characters have to be differentiated enough, and there's 8,888 of them, and I've never seen anybody make a fighting game with that many characters in it. Like Street Fighter releases with like 9 characters, and you're like, what the hell? And then they just release a bunch via DLC, and you're like, I gotta pay for these now? So, and I know you guys are gonna look at us and be like, yo, 8,888, they better all look cool. So that's like
I mean, there
that's
can be
the
like
problem.
there can be a system where there's like classes, right? Like you already
course.
have in the thing,
Right.
and
But
so.
still,
But yeah, I mean,
8,888 get bucketed into classes, dude. It's still a lot. It's still a lot of characters and
That's
a
fair.
lot of balancing. Let's
Mm.
say you do things based on we were thinking like, hey, what if we did things that are based on your accessories and things like that? And it's like, okay,
okay, that's a
that is
lot.
still
Yeah, that's a lot.
right.
That is a lot.
We have 950 unique traits in the thing. It's like the numbers start to get like
Yeah, they get
the
crazy.
numbers start to get crazy when you start thinking about this stuff. So it's like
Mhm.
we try to temper our expectation and like really think about what is the most like tractable problem we can solve and fun game we can create, knowing that we have to service 8,888 Mokis when we do it.
Yeah,
So it's a little bit of a design challenge that other games don't really have to think about.
Mm.
that's crazy.
Speaking of other games, right?
Mhm.
There was a point in time where the community was trying to make a game, right? Where we all like voted
Yeah,
on a game.
yeah.
Like, is anything going to happen to that, or has that been like scrapped completely? Or
So we have 2 things, right? We have Super
Mhm.
Battle Moki, which is uh basically ready to go, but on the shelf because Grand Arena
Ooh.
was just way more of an exciting idea.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
that game's like finished. I'm just trying to figure out how to integrate it into everything that we're doing now since Grand Arena has taken the spotlight.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
I mentioned before, hey, we were going down the same path as Tokyo Beast. It's because Grand Arena was originally going to be like before we this was before we started messing around with AI and after we started development on Super Battle Moki. The idea was like, oh, your 10-win lineup in Super Battle Moki will graduate into the Grand Arena where it will face other 10-win lineups and we can speculate over it. And then we ran tests and we are like, this is so obvious to figure out who's going to win these fights that we can't possibly do this. So Grand Arena got really exciting as an idea, and we sort of just shelved Super Battle Moki. So we got to
So
figure
that's
out
what
what to do
happened.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got to figure out what to do with it. I would love to integrate it somehow into the training, like the Moki training layer.
Mhm.
Um, we just got to figure out what the best mechanics are.
Oh,
As
like
far as a community
you.
game, yeah, go
Mm.
ahead.
So like you play through Super Battle Moki and you can earn like snacks for your Mokis or something.
Possibly, right? Like those are some of
Uh,
the ideas that we're kicking around.
mhm.
There's no use keeping it on the shelf forever. I think it's a
Mhm.
fun game. It introduces all the Tomikins, which are like all the accessory characters in the Moku universe. Uh, so I really like it, and I want to put it out. I just need to
Mhm.
figure out how to make it a companion to this bigger ecosystem that we've created. Um,
Right.
so, and we're so fucking busy with Grand Arena. Sorry, I don't know if I can curse on here, but I'm
It's
gonna.
okay. It's
Yeah, you
okay.
can.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's fine.
we're so busy with Grand Arena that like I don't even have time to think about it right now. So we'll figure it out though.
And I just want to
The
So
say.
community game.
So go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the community game.
Mhm.
What we found out is like we shouldn't ask the community what you guys want.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
we had some good ideas.
there were some decent ideas,
Mhm.
but I think the reality was when we got down to some of the more interesting design parts,
Mm-hmm.
like
Uh-huh.
nobody had an opinion. And I was
Oh.
like, are we really making a game that you guys actually want, or are we making a game that you guys think that you guys want?
That's a fair
Um,
question.
Yeah.
so that was a bad idea. So that's
Right.
not gonna happen. We
Mhm.
got the ideas. We were like, dude, this game's gonna suck if we make it.
Game is
Like,
gonna
this is not gonna be a good Web3 game.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
no, they aren't gonna play that. They say that they're gonna play this. They're not gonna play this game. And we're gonna waste our time.
Mhm.
Right.
Um, so we shelved that. But I'll dig up the ideas and you know what? Let me see if I can find it. Let's talk about some other topics, but I'll see if I can find the community game ideas. And now we can look back on them now that we put some space between them and be like,
Uh-huh.
was
Yeah,
that a good
that idea
idea or
sucked.
was that yeah, was that
Yeah,
garbage?
that'd be a fun thing to
You
go
want to
through,
go
I
through
think.
the list here? I mean, I'm okay with that. That sounds
Yeah,
fun.
Said he's
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
go dig it up, but yeah. Look, we could take
I'm
a
gonna
look
go
at it.
dig it up and see if I can find it.
All right.
We definitely have it in an archive somewhere. But let's hit some other topics and I'll see if I can
All right.
find it.
Okay, Gunlock. You have the floor. What do you want to ask, Bruce?
The question that I have that's not on the list is
Yeah.
something probably related to Grand Arena itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I had like concerns around botting and that kind of stuff. Because when because there were like a couple of I guess game nights that Hanta was in other communities, and I was like looking at how the process is, and looking at those and using just an emulator, you can basically automate the clicking and all of that stuff. Like, how do you plan, or like what's the plan or Moku's plan around that kind of situation? When I mean, let's be real, right? Like, we're in a space where there's a lot of really good people that can automate stuff, and the 2 hour thing for training the Mokis, I feel like that's gonna be botted the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
Yeah. So we're changing the 2 hour shift
Okay.
Okay.
This is
to
breaking news.
uh yeah. So the current design that we're planning to go with, and we can discuss this in Moki Gang later, is just making sure that you can't do more than two of the same trainings in a row.
Mm.
So you can still hit your 2 hours, but you have to shove like an 8 hours in between it. Like, so you could do like, I won't give, optimal strategies or whatever. You guys can figure it out. But like, it does break it up to the fact that you're not able to just run through 12 2 hour trainings a
Right.
day. So it gives you ample time to like go to sleep and like be at work
Your
and
family.
like live a normal life and see your family.
Normal
But
life.
you also but you also get, if you want, you can get more frequent touch points where you're training more quickly and you're watching games in between. So I think we found a happy medium here where people can engage more if they want, but it's not going to be like a 24-hour grind fest. I
Okay.
That's
don't want to
fair.
make that game.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
I think there's going to be a lot of strategy too, because I also think that like even if you're hitting it every single time,
Mm-hmm.
one, there's variance in training, so not every click is going to give you the same thing on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
And then two, what you're training and when you're training it, like in response to a meta, is going to be hopefully very important too. So like you thoughtlessly just training attributes, our hope and our game design says that like you're not going to do as well as somebody who's like really in tune with what's going on in the meta,
Mm.
which I think is a second thing. Where like even if you did hit every click perfectly every single day, if you aren't strategizing right, I think you'll just be doing like you'll points will be going up, but will they be going into the right thing at the right point in the season? I don't know.
Mm. Okay, that's
So that's
interesting.
the two. And then when it comes to botting, I'm not going to be able to prevent it. We were going to put a captcha. We have a captcha, like a puzzle over training. And then I just know that people have ways to get around captcha very reliably now.
Mhm.
So what captcha is going to do is it's going to annoy real players.
Yeah.
Um, and it's not going to stop good scripters. And the only people who are going to stop is shitty scripters who suck at it. And I think that number is probably getting smaller and smaller with AI and cursor. You could prompt these things pretty reliably now. So it doesn't make sense. I'm not trying to annoy somebody who's just trying to go train and make them solve a puzzle every single time. And somebody like, Sean will like, he'll like mess up the puzzle and he won't be able to train.
He'll mess up the puzzle.
Like I'm not trying to lock
Oh,
Sean.
gosh.
I'm not trying to lock my community manager out of training. So we're not gonna do the captcha.
Okay.
So if people do want to do it, like they're gonna be able to because I can't stop them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the reality of where we are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the game we're making the most bot agnostic game that we possibly can. So I don't think it's gonna affect much.
Okay. I was gonna
Gotcha.
say because there's a lot of people with multiple Mokis and them having to do a captcha for every single training. So if they have like 10, they'll have to do the captcha 10 times. But if there's a whale that
Brother,
has over
yes.
100, he's gonna have to captcha 100 times.
Right. I'm gonna drive that guy I'm gonna drive that person crazy. Like
You will have Stark raging at you in your DMs.
I know. I'm just gonna fuck it up for people who have a lot of Mokis and
Yeah.
want to have a good time.
Yeah.
So we're removing it.
Nice.
It was cute though. It was a little Moki. It was like your Moki, and you had to like solve the little puzzle for your Moki that you're about to train. But I told Logan to cut it. I was like, dude, this is and I wasted like 4 hours of his time or whatever, like getting it set up.
Well,
And I was
putting
like,
that
throw
captcha
it
in.
out. Yeah, I was like, throw it out, dude. Throw it out. This is why we're delayed because I'm asking you to do shit, and then 6 hours later, I'm like, throw it away.
Oh my god.
Okay. Wow. The ownership is there. This is why Grand Arena will be a success.
Yeah, I mean, I'll always be. I took full blame for the delay on Monday. I was like, yep, this one's on me, guys. This one's on me.
Yeah, I remember seeing that post and I was like, dang, a founder claiming ownership, unheard of.
Yeah, taking responsibility. It's very rare.
The North Koreans.
I thought you were gonna blame North Korea there.
The North Koreans came in and gave us a mobile build. And,
they bugged your mobile shit.
Oh boy.
And
Dude,
it was the North Koreans because they signed it, right?
Yeah, and they left a calling card.
Jesus Christ, guys.
All right.
Shout out to Kim Jong Un.
Wait, no.
No. The Doghouse podcast does not endorse. Okay. Let's dial it back with the joke. Okay.
We want Bruce to come back, okay? And we want other guests to come on the show.
Definitely. We can't crack too many jokes. I'll definitely get put on like a fucking target list. Like, oh, you joke about the supreme leader, right?
Okay.
We're talking about mothers.
Oh boy,
my phone is hacked.
That's gonna cause even more delays. No.
Yeah. Sorry guys, talk shit about North Korea and they actually hacked me. And no.
All right. Okay. I have a question that I've been meaning to ask for a long time, because every time I ask Kantao, he says, "Ask Bruce." All right. Okay.
Classic. Okay.
All right. So, the training part, like I've been thinking about the training part and how it can succeed, how it can fail, and how there's like multiple stats, and I've been thinking about how similar it is to Uma Musume, right? But then I think farther back, and I've been comparing Uma Musume to the training in Monster Rancher. And I asked Hantao, yo, so this looks familiar to me. Like this looks like Monster Rancher to me. And he said, ask Bruce, because I don't play Monster Rancher. So since I have you in the call right now, is Monster Rancher an inspiration for the training?
So, Monster Rancher is one of my favorite games
Mm-hmm.
of all time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It is 100% an inspiration.
Okay, there you
Like
go. I have the
Monster,
biggest grin
if
right
you
now.
can yeah, if you can combine Monster Rancher, like daily fantasy sports, like speculation into one thing, that is what I am trying to build. And I would love it if I can get closer to Monster Rancher. I'm always talking to Gyro about it, and he's like, dude, you know that game came out in like 1995, right?
Yeah.
He's like, you can't keep bringing Monster Rancher up every single time we talk about mechanics. That game came out on the PlayStation. It's old, dude. Like things have
Mm-hmm.
evolved.
Yeah.
But I love it. I love it so much. I would love to bring back the wonder of what it was like to
Mm-hmm.
put in a CD. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but like to get a
I
monster in
do. I
Monster
do.
Rancher, yeah, to get a monster in Monster Rancher, you had to go to a shrine and then your disc in your PlayStation stopped spinning. And then you would pop the top and you would like go get like your dad's Rod Stewart CD and you would put the Rod Stewart CD in the PlayStation and it would read the data on the disc and it would give you a fucking monster
Yep.
that you raised.
Mm-hmm.
That was the coolest shit
Oh,
ever. Me and my brother were running around the house, all of our PlayStation games, all the music CDs,
Mm-hmm.
all of the DVDs or whatever we had on hand would go into the PlayStation and we would see what monster was on the disc and we would go, that one's not that cool. And we'd go to the next one. And we
next
spend
disc.
all fucking day
Yep.
next this, next. And then we would pick one and raise it and try to get like S class. And they died.
Yep.
And they
It
died.
was like
There's a burn
and they
mechanic in
died.
1995.
Wow.
Right. They died.
Yep.
Do you know what it's like being like 9 years old and your pet monster dies? Like
Mm-hmm.
that
Oh,
was
I mean,
traumatic.
Painful.
that
It
was
was
like the
not Pokemon.
mechanic.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Well,
they
Yeah.
don't think. They die
yeah.
forever.
Die of old age. Yeah.
Dude.
They had a similar mechanic in Digimon
Mm-hmm.
where you would train up a Digimon,
Mhm.
right? And it would take you like, I don't know, hours to train up a Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would either turn into like the shit
Sukamon.
Digimon.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sukamon.
Yes.
I was always shit.
yes.
I know that game you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Or it would just like you would be able to do a few battles with it and it would die.
Yep.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
had to go back and train it again.
Dude, I remember the first time that I didn't get the poop one and I got like the T-Rex
Mm-hmm.
and
Yep.
somebody in
Greymon.
my class battled me and killed me like as soon as I evolved it. Like I
Whoa.
had this thing for like an hour before it was murdered in battle. I was like, dude, I always get the poop, and as soon as I get the T-Rex, I get killed.
Wow.
So yeah, all of those are inspirations, right? And
Mhm.
like the training is going to be, it's strategically interesting on how it impacts your Moki's performance and then how it evolves into the entire fantasy ecosystem.
Mm.
But the training right now is like the training is pretty basic.
Mhm.
But what we want to do is really expand that out over time and like make it more interesting, more interactive for people that want it to be interactive and like really add depth to it.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna keep thinking on how I can pull things from Monster Rancher as much as I'm allowed to.
Yeah.
I defer to Gyro on a lot of this stuff. He is really the game design expert on the team.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to poke in and be like, "Yo,
Yo, can we do
screen
this?
share.
Can we do that? You know?
Screen
Can you
share,"
add
and
this?
It's Monster Rancher 2 on Steam, like screen
Mhm.
shared, and he's like, "Dude, not again. We can't do this." I'm like, "Just hear me out, dude. Just hear me out."
Dude, I just want to say, like, I have the biggest grin right now because all of the conspiracy theories in my head are actually correct. Like this part reminds me of Monster Rancher. Like this part reminds me of Monster Rancher. Like, is this game based on Monster Rancher? And then I finally have confirmation. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so
Yeah, no,
vindicated right now.
I love that game. And you know, Monster Rancher 2 still has a esports scene.
Really?
Wait, it does?
It's-
Yeah, like
That's
they
insane.
like have like a little setup at different major esports tournaments where people will like bring their Monster Rancher 2 monster and
Mhm.
battle in the arena.
That's crazy.
Very,
Wait.
very
So when you get the disc, right,
Mhm.
and you put it in the PlayStation,
Yeah.
is it a consistent monster that you get?
Yeah.
yes.
You always get the same
Oh,
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
You always get the same one. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
From the same disc. Yeah.
It is
Yeah,
right. How cool is
that's
that?
really good. Yeah, because then you know which disc to go for next
Yeah.
time,
Yep.
right?
Right. And then you look on like online and you'd be like, "Oh, this disc gets that one." So now
Oh,
I have
I
to
need
go
to get that disc.
Yep.
Now I have to go to the rental store and I have to go rent that game for no other reason
Then to get the
put
monster out of
in
it.
the monster at it.
Mhm.
I remember
That's
I did it
crazy.
for Tecmo Mansion. I still remember this. I had to walk to like 2 different video stores to get Tecmo Mansion because nobody had Tecmo Mansion, like what or Temco, whatever it is, Temco or Tecmo, whoever
Tecmo is
made
correct.
the
Yeah,
original
Tecmo.
Monster Hunter.
Mhm.
Yeah, Tecmo Mansion, because it had like a mystery special monster in it.
Mhm.
And then I tried to play Tecmo Mansion. I was like, dude, this game sucks. This game is the worst. This is a wasted rental. But I had to get the monster out of it.
It was
Mhm.
a collab with Monster Rancher. They're
Mhm.
like, our game's not
Yeah.
selling very well. Like, put a good monster on
The
it.
original collab.
That was
That's true.
1995. That's crazy.
You can draw back the original NFT collab straight to Monster Rancher. Yeah, they had
Dang.
a bunch with
Yeah.
different games.
Well, I mean,
the-
the concept for NFTs is kind of like Pokemon, right? Like, because you could bring like a Pokemon from your original Red and Blue all the way to like modern games if you really wanted to.
that's true. You
Yeah.
link cable it up.
Yeah, so that was like the original, like, oh, I actually own a digital
Feature.
like property, like creature, yes. Like that's mine from 1990 whatever, 1995.
Mhm.
You know, goes all the way with you till whenever.
Mhm.
But yeah, I
provenance.
mean the process is very difficult now, right? Like you can't
Yeah,
just
yeah,
you can't
dude.
just go straight from red and blue to like you gotta make a few hops. But I mean that's kind of like my original like thoughts about like what axes were supposed to be.
Yeah. Yeah,
Also,
I'm
like
totally
there was also
rotating.
like a thing where like when you were talking about the discs and them having like different creatures, right? Like there was also they sold you like a device, like a Tamagotchi device, that you could use to scan barcodes, and the
Yes.
barcodes would reveal different monsters. I don't remember exactly what it was, but there was something like that. And yeah, you
Yeah.
would just run around like a supermarket, try
Right.
and find the
Just-
creatures.
Just scanning barcodes, dude. They're like, I gotta get this package of Doritos because there's a barcode on it
Yeah.
that's gonna give me this thing. I think that stuff is so fun. And I don't think that NFTs explore it enough. And
Mhm.
as soon as we find a way to sort of bring some of that magic in, we definitely will. First, we need to get a platform that works, right? And a platform that people enjoy before we start adding bells and whistles. But I really do want to bring that magic. So we'll come back a couple of months from now and you'll be like, dude,
Mhm.
he said it on the podcast.
Yeah, yeah.
but we're gonna figure it out. But there is some magic there that Monster Rancher, like, there's an analog in Web3 to that somewhere. We just gotta find it.
Yeah, I would love just to feel like a kid again and pop a CD, get a random monster, throw it out because it's trash, and then another CD to hopefully find a cool looking one, you know. So I'd love to feel that
Yeah.
again, right? So I
Yeah.
hope you find a way, you know.
Even the QR idea is actually really dope for collaboration, for you know putting new stuff into the game. Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds exciting to me,
Yeah.
and that's like
I I
doable.
I think a little bell went off in my head. I'm not gonna tell you guys, but I think I have something.
Oh, dang.
I think you guys just gave me something.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, here we go. Doghouse Podcast, inspiring games. Let's go.
Okay. When
You
you
guys gave
do
me something.
announce it, right? Like just remember,
Yeah.
to tell everyone you came up with the idea when you
Yeah.
were on
No,
this podcast.
Yeah. I got you.
Yo, let's go.
Okay, so like moving on, right? Like you guys have built like quite the community, right? Like for Moku and stuff. Like a few weeks back, like you were giving away champion slots to like the most active members of the community, right? The most, there was DeFranco, there was Joey, and there was Sweet Potato, right? And they all got champion slots just for being, pillars of the community. Hello?
Yeah. Go, go,
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
still on.
So, yeah, yeah, everybody was just silent. So I was like,
We're
oh,
waiting for you to finish
I
your
just
question, bro.
All right. So
you're
like,
edging so
um,
much, man.
so like, I mean, building a community is great because like they're very supportive and during the good times, right? But also like it can also be like a double-edged sword, right? Like there's pressure on Moku to do really well. Um and like, in the bad times, like, like this delay that's been going on, like there has been backlash from the community, right? Like how do you deal with the pressure that comes with you know the expectations of a community like that?
Well, I think there's two things. I think community trust goes two ways, right? Like, we need to do things that make you guys feel like we have your back, and you guys reciprocate that by showing that you have our back, right? And the best way
Yeah.
that I can show you guys that I have your back is always being super honest and upfront
Mm-hmm.
about everything that we're doing,
Yeah.
and making sure that I am thinking about all of the people that build the community when we have opportunities to, like, reward them in some way,
Mm-hmm.
whether that is like accolades or actual stuff or status or whatever, right? So I think in the moment where, like, hey, we set a deadline and we miss a deadline, the best thing I could do is say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. It's my fault. This is what happened. And here's our new target. And, like, I think a part of that is the part about building trust, where,
Mhm.
like, you guys can guarantee that if something doesn't go right, I'm not gonna bullshit you. And I'm gonna listen to you guys, and I'm gonna communicate with you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's about the best we could do. Like, I think any backlash that comes out of it is totally understandable, and people have a right to be excited, frustrated, bored, annoyed. But I think at the end of the day, if we just keep showing up and keep mostly sticking to our word and deadlines, and then two, being very honest when it doesn't go our way, uh, I think that is my best approach to doing the community. Like, I can't control what people say. but I can control what I say and how I communicate with you guys. So I mean, that's my approach to community. It's
Mhm.
like, as long as we do that, success is a combination of building that support, getting a little lucky, being really good, and kind of all those things really need to happen at the right time for it to be mega successful. So some of the things we have in our control and some we don't. So that's mainly how I approach it.
It's refreshing to hear a founder speak so frankly and be super transparent and actually mean what they say. So what I'm trying to say is thank you for approaching the community that way, Bruce. Like me, I'm speaking for myself as part of the community. Yeah, I'm very grateful that you view it that way. I feel like you're respecting the intelligence of the community and respecting the just respecting the community in general. At least that's how I
Yeah.
think about it.
You guys are all smart, and you guys know what goes on. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes, like there is never a good reason to not just tell you guys the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I'm not a good liar anyway.
Oh, and
you
on
guys
that and on that note, like, so we're launching on Monday, right?
Yeah, that's our target.
Okay.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Confirmation.
there
All right,
we
well,
go.
clip it and ship it, boys.
we will give an official announcement through our standard channels. That is not the Doghouse podcast. When we gold stamp that, but everything's looked good. I have not
Mhm.
I have not slept in a solid since I didn't sleep last night, and then I worked the whole day. So I haven't slept since the night before. But I'm feeling pretty good. I got a lot of Monster in my body right now. I'm almost
Nice.
like embalmed with Monster right now. Not a sponsor.
Monster.
I hope I hope there's a
Not
bit
a
of
sponsor
Monster
of the Doghouse
Rancher in there
podcast.
too,
Yeah, I wish.
Do you
Dude.
imagine
I
like
wish
an energy drink of Moku, like a Moku drink?
No, because I'm trying to fucking quit them, Zan. That's not a good thing. That's like, that's like talking to a crackhead is like, well, you're gonna have your own brand of crack. You think that'd be in the future?
You're gonna start selling shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think there'll be a sponsor?
I mean, a collab with crack wouldn't be too bad either.
Yo, stop, no.
No, but we've been there's been really, really great progress over the past day or so, and
Mhm.
we didn't cold open with this, but I think we're also going to get the what do you call it, the bulk action training and finish training
Ooh.
into for the folks that have a bunch of Mokies, and we're terrified about training all of them.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I
Start
Oh,
will
definitely-
be so happy.
that's gonna be good news for a lot of people.
Is this like
Yeah.
the first time it's been said anywhere? Is this like a Doghouse podcast exclusive?
No, I
I-
did drop it in the Moki Gang channel.
Okay,
already.
okay. I was
But I did
Dang
not.
it.
Yeah,
I was excited for a second.
Yeah, listen, you guys already got Monday, all right?
Okay. I mean,
You guys are asking for a lot. This is my first time on here. You guys are asking for
we,
a lot.
we,
already.
we try and get as much as we can,
I know. Whenever Zan hits me up, I'm like, I know
What
he's
questions do you have for me today?
he's gonna ask me for a leak. There's just buttering me up for a leak. I know.
He's seeing through you.
It works. 50% of the time it works every time.
Nice.
Zan, the only time you get a leak is when I consciously would like to give you a leak. You are not.
Okay.
Oh,
You are-
I'm really like not in control of my own destiny here.
No. This is like the CIA. It's like you get the information that I want you to have. You're not getting over on me, sir.
Maybe we need
Dang.
48 hours. No sleep.
I've been knocked down a peg.
Yeah, I just like to let you feel that you're getting over on me, so it's like it feels good. And you're like,
Okay,
oh my god,
okay.
I'm gonna go tell
Oh my
growers
God.
this leak. No, maybe one day you'll trip me up.
Maybe.
You guys did trip me up one time. Actually, I'm
Uh-huh.
just not gonna tell you when or what, but you guys got a key piece of information at some point that
Oh.
that I just pretended I didn't say.
Mhm. Interesting.
We have to go back.
So that
to
was the only time.
recording.
Yeah, that was the only time. There was like one time where I said something and I like immediately texted Han. I was like, "Fuck, I said this. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't."
And thankfully,
very-
nobody really noticed.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
All right.
Even Edgy was like, "Dude, did you say that?" I was like, "Oh my god."
Mm-hmm. Okay, we're coming up to the hour. There's 4 minutes left. Let's wrap up. Any last announcements you want to make, Bruce?
We talked about Monday. We
Mhm.
talked about if you are in the Philippines and
Mhm.
you're going to be at the YGG Play event, you should come over to the Ronin booth
Yeah.
and get some swag from the Moki gang. Han
Mhm.
will be there.
Mhm.
We will be doing a live Grand Arena prediction market game there.
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Mhm.
You can get some Grand Arena swag. And potentially, you know, you might be able to get a little promo card or something. We'll see what happens.
Yo.
Promo card.
Yo, leaks, let's
There
go.
you go.
I heard there were also like booster boxes and stuff.
Mhm. Is there?
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
no, I don't know.
Mm.
I can't confirm or deny any of that stuff.
It
We
was on the
almost got him,
announcement.
boys. We almost got him.
Okay, it was on the announcement. Dude, I haven't slept for like 36. I don't know. I haven't.
This
I haven't
is
been
our
on the
chance.
internet. I put my head up to make one tweet because I was like, oh shit, Fantasy Top is shutting down. This is really good timing for us.
Mhm.
I don't wish ill upon any team, but if they're gonna close down, now is a good time for us to open. So that's the only time I looked up. I was like, oh shit, that's
So Grand
That's
Arena
pretty-
launches like Monday, right? For the
Preseason on Monday,
preseason.
right?
And we have like what, 4 weeks?
it is a 4-week season.
Mhm.
Okay. And then so after that, is it gonna be like an off season before we go into season 1, or is it gonna go straight into season 1?
You guys on the doghouse, maybe on the next doghouse. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe-
yo, confirmation, he'll be back. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll come back on a future doghouse and talk to you guys about that.
All right,
But,
there we go.
Yeah, let's go.
I will say we want to be ready as soon as possible. We also want to be cognizant around the holidays, so we're trying to weigh that out. We'll talk to the community about it too. It's like I'm a little shy about launching the season right into Christmas,
Into Christmas,
and
right.
New Year's. So
Right.
I know a lot of people just won't play during that time because they're with their family or doing some other stuff. So that's what I'm up against. It's a weird timing. I think we'll be technically ready to do it in December. It's just a question of how close do we want to get to Christmas, or do we want to just skip
And also, like, you gotta kind of work on, like, you're obviously gonna get the champions locked in, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna have to like put them in the cards and like and stuff like that, right?
Sir, we've been designing. Lizzie has done an amazing job of designing the production process where getting the particular champions into alt art and stuff is going to be pretty slick. She did a great job.
Really?
Nice.
That's interesting.
Yeah, she did
Wait,
I
wait.
mean,
So there's going to be promo artwork for all the champions?
no, not every champion, but a
Not every
subset of
champion.
champions. Yeah, we just don't have the production like
Power to do that.
timeline
Yeah.
to do that. Yeah,
Mhm.
but we do intend to do that in like future sets. Like the next
Mhm.
set that we do will have like art for the each card. Like we're not going to reuse the PFPs anymore.
Right.
So this is going to be like the one and only time to have those, and also to look forward into the future that we will be doing, pretty awesome art across the board.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I'm really excited about that. The stuff that Lizzie and I daydream about uh, is like, oh, when we get to do that, it's gonna be so sick.
Yeah, I can imagine it's awesome to have someone like Lizzie, because like you have these ideas in your head that you can't actually like put onto
Mhm.
Yeah, I
onto
mean,
paper or
not
whatever.
not just Lizzie, it's the whole
Like the
art,
whole
like
art team. Yeah.
all the teams are dope, but we're talking about the art team. But like
Right, right, right.
Lizzie, Rachel, Chuni, Deli, friggin' oh my god. It's like the squad is Ruby came on uh our latest edition. Like all these people are so talented. And they make the process so easy to get through.
Yeah, once you
Um
can see things, right? Like once you can see the
uh,
product,
Mhm.
like it changes
It flips a
everything,
switch.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
and like and then the community artists too. Like we're gonna be getting community artists involved in future editions
Mhm.
and doing royalties and stuff. It's gonna be sick. The ecosystem is gonna be lit.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds really exciting. But
Definitely.
okay, we're over an hour, and I hate to cut this short because this is. I feel like we can keep yapping for another hour, but I know, I
Yeah,
know you're tired,
totally.
Bruce. So let's call the episode here, and you promised a future
Yes, sir.
episode, so let's see when that will happen.
Wait. I have to get this question in.
Okay.
Um,
Ah,
like,
I tried
so
my best.
did you really call yourself Juice Almighty?
Uh, yes, that was my gamer tag in high school. Yes.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god, it's true. Sean,
Yes.
Sean told us
That
this. Ask him
that
about
that
Juice
was
Almighty.
that was my gamer tag in high school. I will say though that the movie Bruce Almighty came out on my birthday, so
Nice.
I feel
Whoa.
like yes. So
Oh, so you got to it first.
right. So I feel like I have license to do, and I wanted Bruce Almighty as my gamer tag. It was taken,
It was
Mhm.
so
taken.
I did. It was taken, and then I just put Juice to see if it worked, and it
And it
did work,
did.
and it just made it my gamer tag, and I was like, oh, I guess that's my gamer tag now.
Oh
Wait, so
dang.
when you killed people, did you have a thing where you said you just got juiced?
No, no, I
Dang it.
did not do that. I did not do
That is a weird thing to
All right.
say.
Hold on. But since Sean is out here trying to air out my dirty laundry,
Oh boy.
whenever Sean used to kill somebody in Call of Duty with a knife, he would say slice, and he would say it into the mic every single time. So
Really?
imagine you're like going through a room and you get like 3 knife kills. He would go slice, slice, slice every single time. He's so annoying.
Oh.
He also used to say muffin instead of muffin in high school.
Oh boy, here we go. We gotta get Sean in the next episode so he can
So
shoot back.
So you and Sean go way back, like high school?
Yeah, they were
yeah,
high school friends.
I've known Sean since high school. I've known
Damn.
Sean
Okay.
forever.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, I've known a lot of members of the team for a long time. Like Logan, our CTO, like I've known him I don't know, probably like 9 years we worked at Bridgewater together. He was like running the trading pipeline, and I caught him playing. I caught him playing. What is that sandbox survival game that's like kind of like low fantasy? Valheim.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
caught him
yeah.
playing
Yeah, that's
Valheim.
really good.
Caught him. Caught him playing Valheim on like a Wednesday morning, like 2 years ago. I was like, dude, are you okay? He's like, I need to do something new, man. I'm like, I got something for you."
This is how Bruce goes around
Recruiting.
collecting the Avengers, recruiting the Avengers.
really, really tired, talented people. You know,
Mhm.
like you want to like mess around with like Tanukis. They have like really big balls and they're funny. And they're like, you know what?
That's his
Yes.
pitch. You know what? Yes.
Yes. It
Anything
pays
to
too,
stop
it
me
pays
from
money.
mining iron. Yes.
Yeah. It pays money. Yeah. Okay. I'm in. But yeah, Sean used to say
Okay.
Moffin. He would say
Yeah.
Moffin. He would say, hey, dude, can you pass me that Moffin? And I was like, dude, what the hell? So you can ask him about that the next time you talk to him.
That's why he
Call
plays
Moffin now.
Yasuo. That's why
Okay.
he plays Yasuo in
He slices
in
up the
2XKO.
muffins.
He goes, yeah. He goes, slice.
No, you gotta say it properly.
He probably, he probably just does that like on the side. He mutes his microphone first, and then he goes, slice. He just can't stop himself.
Okay. You know that was I feel like if we keep going, we're gonna go for another hour. Let's save it for the next episode. All right.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of the Doghouse Podcast. We got Bruce, we got Xanatos, we got Gunlock, and my name is Grars, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now, guys. Bye.
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 Bye bye.